I had seen a movie on TV, and the movie centered around a girl that was pregnant, and she was alone in this big city, and she had no one to turn to, no one that could help her. And I knew this was fiction, but I also knew that that scenario played out time and time again in our country. If I could just tell her how special she is, and I thought to myself, if I could, I would be there for her. I would hold her and show her that I loved her. And if I did that, then she would love her baby. And so I took that with me over the years, and that's how we started. So we put a little ad in the newspaper. All we said was, pregnant, need help, call. The ladies that helped us, we were all together. These women were dynamic women, but at the same time, in a group, they were just ordinary people. You know, God called us to do this thing that is so extraordinary, but we were just ordinary women. And at the same time, trying to build this organization that I believe has changed the face of our state.
It was just such a bonding experience. You know, we were there learning more about what we were doing at Willow, and we were just opening up our hearts and our minds and our souls to what God was trying to teach us at that moment in time.
It starts with the culture, you might say, of caring and love, and you feel that when you're there. And that's why I think people continually support it, is because they know there's love there.
There was just the most amazing group of people, and I'm fortunate that I got to grow up knowing them, and they were my role models about what it means to serve, what it means to live out your faith, what it means to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk.
It's amazing the legacy that they've left without trying to leave a legacy. You know, I think they were doing it just because it's the right thing to do. And that's what Willow's trying to do, is trying to teach you don't have to walk this road alone.
The next generation of women that have come along, some have been brought up with the organization. They're just as fierce because they've grown up with it. They know what it's all about. And now I have some newer staff people and newer volunteers that haven't, that are just learning about us. And they're young and they're excited and they want to do something. I am very confident that the work will continue. They have so many new ideas. They have so many things that I couldn't conceive, and it just lifts my spirits and just touches my heart.
It is God's word. I think it's incredibly wonderful that after 51 years, people still want to do this work, that it still has a lot of purpose and meaning, and that we realize that there's so much need in our community. And for people to come on board and they have the same values that Willow has and want to help people it's extraordinary.
This has been like blood, sweat, and tears and prayers for like generations. You like put your trust in people that have already done the work. It does feel like a responsibility of like, hey, we laid the groundwork. It's all you. You can do it. You can do it. And you can do it because we know we're successful, because it doesn't take a lot. It just takes you being willing to put somebody before yourself. I think if you asked Barbara or Leitner or Ken Greiner, if you said like, was it worth it? I think that they would say it was worth it for one mom. Like all of it was worth it for one kid, for one family, and I think they would do it tenfold over and over and over again. And I think that's why I do it. If one mom can feel loved, if I make a difference to one mom, then it's worth it.
We talk about all the women that we helped, but it's really the other way around. It's the women that help us. It's the women that change us. It is profound grace that we're able to do the work that we do. They go and they take a place in my heart. And they stay there. it's up to those of you that are being called to do this work to step forward. It is your responsibility now to see that Willow continues. But we need you. Willow needs you. The women need you. The babies need you. They need you to be there to stand in the gap, to make sure that they know that they are persons of worth and dignity.